What have you seen your kids do that made you say, oh my god, it's genetic? Our imaginary friend had the exact same name. I had not heard that name since I was a toddler. My big cackle laugh. People used to tell me it was a witch laugh and I was embarrassed and tried to suppress it. Then my toddler cackled in front of some of my high school friends and one of them looked at me and said, oh my god, it's you. Speaking from the kid's perspective, my brother told a joke, and me and our dad both grabbed onto the edge of the nearest countertop, bent forward with our other hand on our knees, and we laughed, in complete unison, and then we just stared at each other lol. A different time, my brother was telling me about something that happened at work, and I made a joke. A few minutes later he tells the same story to our dad, and he makes the exact same joke, word for word, same cadence, and everything. Haha, I noticed when my brother has a hearty genuine laugh from a funny joke that surprises him, he ends it with a single clap of his hands. Then I realized I do the exact same thing. It seems so weird, but I can't help it. It's like muscle memory or instinct LMAO. This is sort of on topic. I met my bio mom for the first time at 53, despite never having met and her living her whole life, minus a year or so, in a very different part of the country. We have the same hand mannerisms and facial expressions when we talk. It's wild. That was mine. I'm adopted. When my son was about 9 months old, he was watching a video when something surprised him. He did this weird thing where his head went back as one eyebrow went down and the other went up. My wife said, oh my god, that's exactly what you do when you're surprised. Cue to the sudden realization that I had finally met the only person I was genetically related to. I have pictures of my sister, my mom, and my grandma with the exact same pose, holding a cocktail while listening to someone talk, decades apart. At the age of 3, my son laughed like we had never seen him laugh before. At the Monty Python Blancmange skit, my husband, a Brit, maintains that this is proof of a genetically conferred sense of humor. Being pretty much immune to caffeine, when I was little I wonder how my dad drank coffee throughout the day as well in the evening and then sleep fine and not have that much energy. Then I started drinking coffee and realized it just doesn't do shit to us. I have ADHD and this is exactly how caffeine works with me. Doesn't really do anything other than calm me down. Not my kids, but when my brother was a younger child he would strip naked to take a shit even in a public restroom. His son did the same. My mom passes out cold when she's in extreme pain every stomach flu, banging her funny bone, etc. We all made fun of her for it. Then a few years ago my brother smacked his funny bone and passed out cold, fell straight back onto concrete. A year later my other brother had a kidney stone and passed out from the pain. A year after that, I pulled a muscle so badly that I passed out from pain trying to walk to the bathroom. Looks like it's genetic. My kid was chewing in his hair today and I remembered for the first time in 40 years I did that as a kid. Drove my mom nuts. But when he sits cross-legged, it's exactly like my husband and his father. Shenanigans, God help me, my son is the exact same when it comes to doing stupid shit for no reason. A super fucking weird little dance, that is just like my super fucking weird little dances. That's one of my favorite parts of being a mother. Weird little dance parties where you both just groove out and be weird cause you don't judge your kid and your kid is too little to even know about judging you. Not a habit she does or anything, but my daughter looks exactly like her mother. Even in the ultrasounds we said it. It's almost like I was there just to kickstart the reproduction process and she just cloned herself, except for one single freckle. We both have a random freckle on the bottom of our left foot. It's something I noticed day 1 too lol. My ex and I had surprise fraternal twins, both the pregnancy and the twins part. Twins do not run in my family, both boys. One looks and acts exactly like him and one looks and acts exactly like me if I had been male. One of my mom's friends actually saw my old baby picture and asked why I'd put him in a dress. I half joked that our DNA got together, decided nah, and split again to just clone ourselves. Packing his suitcase, my husband maximizes every last millimeter of space and packs everything with maximum efficiency with the precision of a Scandinavian architect. It's like his version of Tetris. I'm a chaos goblin with ADHD and just jam shit in a bag and hope for the best. Folded, not folded, it just gets tossed in. My son, who is also a chaos goblin, was maybe 2 to 3 years old and packed for a night at grandma's, blanket folded, tablet tucked inside for protection, toys neatly arranged, pajamas nestled in between for more protection. It was art. No one had taught him, it's just his skill he was born with. It translates to no other area of his life, but that suitcase is a masterpiece. My dad died when my son was 4 months old. He's 3 now. My son talks eerily similar to how my dad talked, not just his choice of words, but the tone, the cadence, the way he looks away when he's done with the conversation. He has a very chill demeanor, just like him. It's my grandson. It's like I can read his mind because he is just like me. I always anticipate the weird little sneaky things he's going to do or say or what food he'll choose, because that's what I would do, and he truly believes I can either read his mind or see through walls or tell the future. He's 6. He's also the only one of all the kids/grandkids that got my bright green eyes.